Welcome to Cities Skylines After Dark in the city of Freshwater. I thought I'd start with something a little bit different in the sense that just have a look at the city. You can see it's going to start the get the city rolling. You can see there's a ship in port. There's a nice skyline with the skyscrapers here and there leading into a slightly flat city there. Probably the water processing plant isn't spectacular, but you see a slight haze over the city. And my industrial complex here with a lot of haze. And we kind of move forward to see the airport here. Now, and we can come up here. So it's back to the normal business of thing. I'm going to start with an apology in the sense that what actually happened, if you watched the last part, you remember my industry here was pretty much in a mess, and I think that was due to me messing about with it and fiddling with the roads and bits and pieces here. And so what I actually did was the city was pretty stable, so what I actually did was I just left the city to run, so that because it just needed time for the industry to settle down and build and sort out the traffic. And what actually happened is that the population ran away, and we've now reached Megalopolis, and we've basically got another 2 km square, monuments, and the international airport. And you've got the monuments here, none of them are unlocked. We've got a constructed business park for this one, the Fusion constructed tax office, Space Center, constructed Grand Mall, constructed courthouse. So I think we've got a little bit of a challenge there. And so, sorry, a little bit, slight disturbance there. Now the other thing I've done is I've introduced a new mod. Now this is called the traffic report mod. Now the reason I've done this is that I want to start with a little bit of work in this area, and what you do is click on here. It gives you an idea of what's actually going on here. So you can do this. What you can do is actually, I think if you go in here and click on it, and you probably need to pause. You click on an individual truck or vehicle, you can see where they're actually trying to get to. You can see this truck's trying to get up to the cargo to leave, and you can see I'm starting to develop a transport problem here. It does seem to come in waves, but the area I want to kind of do a little bit of work on here is trying to sort out this junction a bit. As you can see, what I've actually done is I've changed the road here, and it seems to have pushed a lot of traffic up to here, which is now causing a problem here. Although it seems to be some kind of idiot traffic there trying to turn right. So I think what I might do is make this road one way, that way. Although that might mess up the bus route. Oh no. I think that's going to ease off the traffic a little bit. Yep. It's probably going to push a bit more traffic onto this road here, but so it goes to show you make a small change here. I mean, the reason I made this change is that the traffic was blocking up here, and I want to kind of open this road flow up here, but it's still getting a little bit of a problem here. It's probably because there's a crossroads here with lots of traffic, but it might sort itself out. We've got a lot of traffic that's pushing up that way. Probably creating this road has actually caused more problems than it's solved, but I think maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll put a one-way road in there and another one back in there. That might move some of this traffic away, but I think we're just gonna have to keep an eye on that for the moment. Actually, maybe if I upgrade this, I don't know if it will let me upgrade it. That might. Nope. But it might improve. So we're just going to leave it for the moment. Now, the main kind of objective task, although it's now getting dark, so what I'm going to do is just pause the game. No, I think I'll just fiddle about. Actually, it's still enough light at the moment. Now, we've got the international airport. Now, what I'm inclined to do is have it up here. It's all down here. Maybe down here might be better than rather up here. Can't put it there. Doesn't want to go in there. Could put it there, but I think it's going to come down to here or up here. I've got an idea to make this into a combination there, so I think I'm going to just put the international airport here. Now, what this international airport does have is a underground. So what I'm going to do is connect it. What I'm going to do is like have a kind of an express route right through here and here, to here, back to here, and here, and here, and here. The thing is, does it have, oh, there's the road connection there. So what we're going to have to do is come out with a kind of a curve here. I don't want don't want a massive road contact connection here, because I really prefer for the people to use the underground. So, although I might, this kind of, I don't know, lay a kind of maybe just build a kind of a small. Actually, let's. Is that the biggest park? Just put some. Why is that space already occupied? Just kind of should come out. Say what I want to do is just create a small kind of a business area here. Just put in a park there and a park there just to get it up. What would an airport be without a taxi rank? So just drop that in there as well. Right. Got no water, no power. Goes as it goes without saying. And the water doesn't want to play ball. I presume we can just get away with. Messy. I'm gonna have to compromise here, I think. We'll just if we come across to here and then just down to there, that will connect this up. Electricity's getting a little bit low. I think we're just whack in another one of these or another couple of these to so I'm going to speed the game up a little bit, rush it through the night cycle. So here we are. I think we'll probably drop a police station in here as well, and a fire station and a police station. So we'll just drop these in here. That will. So what do you think, guys? It's a bit out the way, but then who wants an international airport right on your doorstep? I think that looks good. Now while during the night I've got one more tile to buy, sorry. Now, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, it may seem a waste, but this is the one of 31,000. This is the one I want to buy, purely and simply because I want to pad out this corner. I just didn't want this head run because I want to really work on developing this area. So while we're just looking here, we'll just keep an eye on this, on the traffic problems. It looks like it's eased off a bit now, which is good. Got a bit of a congestion here, and I think I'm just gonna pause the game here. Actually, let's just use the... I've got the toy, so... You can see there's a lot of traffic coming in round here. And it wants to go through there, so... And I think if I just going to slow the game up a bit for... I'll just come up to... Yeah, a lot of it's waiting on this junction to turn round, so I think what we're going to have to do is, I think it's a bit radical. See if we can... No, it's a bit... Turn the snapping off. And then we'll just upgrade this. Which way is it going? Yep, I think that's the right way, so we're just going to see if this will ease the flow off a bit. Yeah, because they're not waiting now, they're flowing off. I think this is one of the key elements of managing traffic. If you can get... Just turn that off. If you can get... So... The trouble with the T-junction is the traffic will stop to let someone out. And this... The traffic that wants to go in here is flowing out. It's still pausing a bit there, but it's now got this kind of... You could say rotating system here. In the sense that... This is just kind of flowing round now, so that's kind of eased that problem off. Let's see if there's any other traffic hotspots. We've got a little bit of traffic in here again. I think that's buses. I don't think that's a problem. As I say, this seems to be flowing a bit better now. Now I've put these extra roads in. I think what's happened is this is put some of the traffic that was coming up round here is now crossing this area here. So we can let's just go over and see if anything's happening over here. Just have a look. Oh, got well, you should have some garbage collection, Sunshine. We've got incinerators up here. This is a two-way road, isn't it? Yeah, because we saw a... Oh, here comes the garbage trucks, so... Going the wrong way. Oh no, there's one coming this way. Here comes our first... I suppose we won't see the people coming out the international airport now. We've got 40 passengers. Okay, let's... Oh, that's disappointing. Oh no, we got some people waiting for the subway. I don't know where the train is. Oh, here comes the train. So we got a whole lot come in, a whole lot gone out. I think that's working well. Let's see. High school availability. Got a little bit of industry coming in, so I think we've got enough zoned up here for the moment. Pardon me. I think I'll zone up a bit more here. Maybe a bit more over here. This is my... Yeah, this is the generic area. Don't want to grow this area here. I need to push a road through there. Just see if we've got any need for office space. Around here. Got a little bit of office space there. This area's a little bit of a problem child. I've got a feeling once the ore's gone, I'm going to probably change this to a local a residential area. Maybe let's. We always need a bit of office space. Maybe a little bit of commercial over here. Nothing too major, but I'll just put that in there. Just create a few jobs, give people a reason to travel out here, and at the same time these people will, yeah, make it a small commercial area. Now, I'm aware that I'm probably running out of time for a little bit, so what obviously we've got not enough goods to sell. It's going to be an issue. Gonna certainly need to just have a quick check. I think what I'm going to do is, that's a one-way in, that's a one-way out. Can't see why they're not getting deliveries, unless it's just everything is just a bit choked up here. Maybe how's the zoning? Well, the zoning's good. This is a shared area, so maybe if I push this up, because this is a one-way system, so maybe this is causing a problem. Because if you click here, you can see this is for traffic to get in out of here, it needs to be able to go round this system, so maybe opening that up a little bit as well. Oops, getting dark again. Just going to pause the game there a little bit. Actually, let's try something. So this can open up this corridor here, and this area here is, and let's open up this as a corridor as well. Actually, let's have a different approach. Let's just zone this up here and come to here, go to policies, let's take off the old town, open this up a little bit, put some power users, smoke detector, recycling. Maybe that will let it open up a little bit. Now it's probably just got just enough light for me to speak about. Actually, I'm just going to talk about it, let it run, and then I think we'll save that to the next part. So I think placing the international airport here has been useful. I say we've still got a little bit of industry on the rise, but I don't want to push it too much just at the moment, because you can see these areas of still getting not enough raw materials. I'm certainly going to have to work on the structure here. You can see the traffic's building up again here. Probably might need a second railway station, or maybe Well, that's for next time, I think. Got a water problem here. It's gonna be a bit of a mess, but I don't think there's much I can do about it at the moment. Not enough goods to sell. Certainly got an issue with that. So I think we're going to have to maybe come up here, shrink all park down a bit. Maybe what I said just now isn't correct. That maybe I need to actually expand this area a little bit. Maybe get a bit more industry going up here. It's going to be a little bit difficult in the sense that the area here is going to be not totally flat, so I think if we just kind of zone in some area, some industrial here, try if we can see if we can speed up the problem. Just want to check. Yeah, I've got an incinerator up here. So we're losing a bit of cash, we're losing some population, we've got a demand for residential. So let's kind of just fill in these areas here. I want to complete this area before I start developing a new area. And we're just going to put in here. Sorry, I'm digressed totally away from what the original focus of this part was meant to be. I'd forgotten that just snapping on. I think we can come down one more road down here. Yeah, we've got an overlap with the water. I'm just going to zoom in, zone in a bit there. Right. It's getting daylight again now. I am going to stop now. This part. I will talk about this, what I intend to do, but I probably won't do it now because I'm aware that this recording's gone on for quite some time. This is going to be a kind of combination. Let me just do this just to show you what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about having a kind of prestige residential area up here, another section of leisure here, and now I've got this corner. The tourist area will grow up this way, maybe come across a bit further like that. And as I say, and then we'll have Sunset Hills would be another leisure area, and then above here on this flat area will be an upmarket residential area. So what I probably will do is try and push. Let me just say I've got loads of money, so just turn the one-way thing off. Just to kind of show you guys where I'm going from. I'm probably talking about pushing a road up here into there, and then kind of a road off here. It's not going to. Something like that. Tidying this junction up and creating a loop up here. Something like that. Now, I deliberately were going to keep this very well spaced out, in the sense that I'm saying probably something that's not going to come up that way, so this will come up like that. Actually, it's a bit of a framework here, isn't it? Maybe this is a good way to design things. So maybe we're... And this can, let's say, maybe have a roundabout there, and another roundabout there. Yeah. And maybe this might come up a bit straighter, actually. So I can afford the money, so looks like we've got to... So what do you think, guys? So come up here, round about there if I can build it. Another interchange there, maybe one here, a bit further up, connect it up. As I say, I want to keep it well spaced out because these areas, these buildings are pretty large. So we got here, see what we got here. So we got these are, if I click this, so you can see there they've got quite a large footprint. So oh, that's quite small actually. Let's see if we can put this somewhere where it might actually... So that would... Says escape out of there, come back again. It creates noise, so... And I mean it is the Brandenburg Gate, so... I want it close enough to have an effect, but at the same time not actually... How about there? Yeah, that's going to make keep these people happy. It's... I'm gonna zoom in. It's... yeah. It would be nice if there'd been a road running through it, but I think if we put that there... yeah, quite like that. That will... certainly need to spend some time kind of putting some trees in, making the city look good. Yeah, I quite like that, tucked out here next to the school. As I say, that will kind of keep these people happy, not make too much noise. It'd be another yeah. So that's like classes skipped. Interesting. Anyway, that's the idea of where I'm going. So the next part will definitely be working on this area, tidying it up. What I might do is off camera I'll lay in, kind of put the roundabouts in here, do these initial links up, because just to save a bit of time, either that or maybe I can time lapse it. No, I think what I'll do is I will build the basic structure here and then we can time lapse the layouts afterwards. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe if you think I have. Feel free to leave comments, because I do make one of these every day if I got time, and I've got other projects that are pushing in now, so the progress, it might slow up a little bit. Plus this city's getting close. It's 62,000. I'm probably going to keep pushing it up a little bit further. I certainly want to develop this area and explore these monuments and buildings over time. So like and subscribe, and until the next time.